Hi there and welcome to another Blank Joomla Template tutorial. This one's a quickie but can be quite useful if you want to put your menu bar up next to your logo or any module position for that matter. So we want to move this menu and we want to put it up next to the logo. It's really quite simple. We dive over to our back end, we go to our module manager. We'll see that the menu currently is on menu position and we want to move it onto the same row as the logo. So let's have a look to see what row that logo is on. And we're going to inspect that logo and move up to the ID of the module and we'll see that it's on B1. So we want to put our main menu on to our main menu onto B4. Now remember, you've always got to finish off a row with the fourth module. If you've got two modules, your first on a single row, your first module can be either 1, 2 or 3, but the second module must always be number 4. Same goes if you had 3 published. The first 2 could be 1 or 2 or 3, but the last one must be 4. And the template knows that that's the finishing row. Okay, so if we save that and we'll go back to our home page, give that a refresh, and there we go, it's moved up to the same row. Now it's moved up to the same row, but it's not necessarily in the right position yet. So the first thing we've got to do is get the widths right. Now Blank Joomla Template will automatically resize your modules to the equally to the amount of modules published. In this case, we've got 2 modules published on one row, and therefore there's going to be split down the middle. And we can see, because we've still got this logo module highlighted, we can see that the width has been set automatically by the module to 470px. Now that's cool, but we need to override that. We may need to make that smaller because I want to tuck this menu a little bit closer into here, and I also want to put some height on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to override this 470 using the template CSS, and that's on line 120. So it's the same ID class that's up here. So we're going to put in, let's make that 330. Ooh, maybe try width first. 330px. Now you can see immediately this has been scored out because the CSS above it is actually being overwritten, is overwriting that. So we need to give this a little bit more authority, and we can do that by adding a exclamation mark and the word important. That means that that will now overwrite that, and you can see that our menu has actually moved to the left here. Maybe we need it just a touch more. Let's have a look. Let's do that, and let's just knock that down a couple. There you go. That's more like what I had in mind. So that's great. So now we can copy that CSS, go find line 120 in our template. Let's open that up. This is our template CSS within the template folder, the Blank Joomla Template folder, and there's 120 right there. So we'll paste that in, save it up, give it a refresh, and there we go. So that's now set, and you can see that the 300px is overwriting the 470px, which is great. Now we still got a situation whereby I don't want this up here, I want this down here on this line here. So how do we go about sorting that out? Well, that's equally as easy. If we go and inspect this module here, we'll just grab one of the menus to get things going. We can work our way back through the CSS to the div that contains the module, and here we go. Now again, you can see that this module, this CSS, is being driven from the logic of the template, the widths and stuff. But again, we've got these ready-made classes which we can just use to start maneuvering stuff around. We're just going to put a bit of padding in there, and in fact, we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make it just padding top, and we'll put 50px on that, and there you go. We can see it coming down now. Now I think that's needs quite a bit more, so we're just going to keep going on that until we've got it where we need it, and that right at about 122 or so. That's pretty much in line, isn't it, for this demonstration purposes. Remember what you do, you grab the CSS, copy and paste it directly into line 25, 125, save him up, refresh, and there you have it. We've taken our menu and we've put it on the logo line. Now all you have to do is build the rest of your template. Happy templating from Blank Joomla Template.